So method of preparation of interhalogen compounds. Okay. So the method of preparation of interhalogen compounds we are going to discuss. The first method is a direct combination method. Okay. So we'll write method. What is the method? The very first method is direct combination method. The method is direct combination method. Okay, direct combination method. Okay, so this is a direct combination method where the compound form, which is of X, X dash, X and X dash, both are the halogen compounds. Okay, both in equal volumes. So when both in equal volume, both in equal volume. So examples like Cl2 and F2. So we know that right now this chlorine and fluorine both are halogen compound, both are halogen group members. So both when they are in equal volume, so at in a copper vessel, this reaction will take place in a copper vessel, okay, at around 523 Kelvin, and it will form a twice ClF, twice ClF. So this is the formation of X dash compound. What is the meaning of X dash compound? So which are in a same proportion बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, same equal volume में बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay. Another example is I2 and Cl2. Okay, I2 and Cl2 when they form and they form when boils in presence of HCl and HNO3. Okay, in presence of HCl and HNO3, in presence of this hydrochloric acid plus nitric acid, when they get boiled, okay, so they prepare twice ICl. Okay, so iodine monochloride, we can say this compound will be prepared X dash. Okay, next is when Br2, okay, when this Br2 bromine mixed with the chlorine, so this will form a twice BrCl. So this is what the method we can call the direct combination method. There is a direct combination method in presence of some catalyst, we can say, or in presence of some condition. Okay, and the next is direct combination in case of another another type of interhalogen is what? X3 dash. Okay, X3 dash. Okay, so generally total number of atoms are even number. Okay, total atom जो रहते हैं वो क्या रहते हैं? Even number रहते हैं, और total number of this X n dash की जो value है वो odd रहती है always. That is also described in a previous video. Okay, all of you have to refer the previous video, then only you will understand how the formation of the interhalogen compounds will take place. Okay, so this Cl2 when get combines with this thrice F2, and this thrice F2, if it is in excess amount, okay, ये वाला excess amount पे रहता है, so it will form twice ClF3. Okay, so like this will be the formation in the format of this type X3 dash, X3 dash. Okay, so this is called as the interhalogen compound of which type? X3 dash type. These are the interhalogen compound of X dash type. Okay, आप देख सकते हो दोनों भी क्या रहेंगे? Okay, same quantity में रहेंगे, same volume में रहेंगे, Cl and chlorine and fluorine. Okay. So another example is Br2 and thrice F2. Br2 plus thrice F2. Here it will form twice Br F3. Twice Br F3. So आप check कर सकते हो this Br F3 in this format of what? X into X3 dash. X is a Br and X3 dash is F3. Okay. So interhalogen compounds. These are known as what? Interhalogen compounds. Okay. So formation of interhalogen compounds. Okay. This is the direct method. Okay, direct combination method. Next method is reaction of halogen with interhalogen compound. Okay, second is what? When they are reacting. Okay, reaction of reaction of halogen. Okay, halogen with interhalogen compound. Okay, with interhalogen compound. With interhalogen halogen compound, with interhalogen compound. So यानी halogen का compound क्या हो रहा है, interhalogen compound के साथ react हो रहा है. So how it is that? So Br2, okay, Br2 bromine, okay, that itself is a halogen compound, and this BrF3, what is BrF3? BrF3 क्या है, ये interhalogen compound है, बराबर, interhalogen compound. This halogen compound is combining with interhalogen compound BrF3 to form, okay, thrice BrF. Okay, so this is the formation of this pattern. Okay, X dash, आप देख सकते हो X dash pattern of the interhalogen compounds. Okay, another method of this formation of X3 dash type of compound is like this. Bromine Br2 is getting combined with the ClF3. Okay, आप देख सकते हो इसमें bromine itself is a halogen group member. ClF3 is an interhalogen compound. Okay, so what it will form? It will form the twice BrF3, twice BrF3, okay, plus BrCl. तो आप देख सकते हो BrF3, okay, BrF3 is what? It is of this type, X3 है, जैसा इसमें BrF3 था, okay, जिसमें इसमें ClF3 था, okay, in this pattern, okay, in this type of the interhalogen compound. Okay, so this is about the preparation. Okay, preparation by the direct method. Okay, first is a direct method, direct combine हो रहे. सेकंड मेथड में देखा हम लोगों ने क्या हो रहा है कि एक हालोजन ग्रुप मेंबर दूसरे इंटर हालोजन कंपाउंड के साथ, ये इंटर हालोजन कंपाउंड है, ये वाला क्या है, इंटर हालोजन कंपाउंड है. इंटर हालोजन कंपाउंड मींस व्हाट? व्हेन द टू सेम halogen group members, when they react with each other, they form the interhalogen compounds. Okay, so and another special reaction, okay, another special reaction, okay, special reaction in case of iodine monochloride. Okay, special reaction for ICL, special reaction for ICL. Okay, what is ICL? ICL is iodine monochloride. Its nomenclature is also explained in the previous video. Okay, सब लोगों को previous video देखना है, वो nomenclature कैसे nomenclature बोलते हैं इसका. Okay, what is this nomenclature of BrF3? So bromine trifluoride. Okay, such is the nomenclature. Okay, so special reaction for ICL, that is when this I2 get react with potassium chloride ClO3, okay, so it forms ICl, that is iodine monochloride, okay, plus KiO3. So in this way, the preparation of this ICl, okay, that is iodine monochloride, is prepared, okay, in this format X dash. आप देख सकते हो iodine monochloride by a special reaction. Okay, so this is the preparation. Okay, this is the preparation of this interhalogen compounds. Okay, interhalogen compounds, these are prepared in this way. So about this iodine monochloride, okay, in a liquid state undergoes autoionization like water. Okay, so this get autoionization. Okay, about this property of this ICl. Okay, ICl की अगर property देखें हम लोग, so it get autoionize. Okay, what is the meaning of autoionize? Just like a water. Okay, just like a water. So it get autoionized like this, I plus, okay, and ICl2 minus, plus ICl2 minus, like this. So this is called as the autoionization. Okay, this is a cation and this is an anion, solvent cation and solvent anion in water. Okay, so in a liquid state. So this is in case of a liquid state की अगर बात करें हम लोग. Okay, iodine monochloride की अगर liquid state की बात करें, so it's get dissociate just like water. Okay, so formation of ions takes place, one is a cation and one is a anion. Okay, so this is the property of iodine monochloride. Then we'll understand about some properties of interhalogen compounds. Okay, we'll see some properties of this interhalogen compounds. Okay, properties देखते हैं हम लोग. This is the method of preparation of interhalogen compounds. Now we'll see some properties of these interhalogen compounds. Okay, So properties of the interhalogen compounds. Properties of interhalogen compounds. So some properties of interhalogen compounds. Okay, some properties of that interhalogen compound. Okay, some properties about interhalogen compounds that we will discuss. So very first is the thermal stability. Okay, so it may be the property, maybe the reaction property, or when it is getting react. So that we will discuss. Okay, so thermal, the property, very first property is the thermal stability. Okay, thermal stability. So if we check the thermal stability of such kind of compounds, okay, X dash and X3 dash, okay, X dash, okay. So for the interhalogen compounds in this type of X dash, okay, so thermal stability will vary like this. Okay, ClF में ज़्यादा रहेगा thermal stability, then ICl it will decrease. Okay, chlorine, iodine, then this iodine chloride, then this IBr. This is the properties. Okay, then BrCl, and the next one is a BrF. BrF. Okay. So how to take the nomenclature of this? Fluorine monofluoride, iodine monochloride, iodine, that is what we can say monobromide. Okay, like this is the nomenclature of, and this thermal stability. Okay, it is in a decreasing in this order. Okay, ये ऐसे decrease हो रही है. And hydrolysis second property is what? The hydrolysis of this interhalogen compounds. Hydrolysis, it gives oxo acid. Okay, it gives oxo acid. What is the meaning of oxo acids? We have already studied. Oxo acid, it consists of hydrogen, oxygen, बराबर है, and another element. So consider the reaction when BrCl, okay, that BrCl, okay, bromine monochloride, when it gets react with the H2O, okay, on hydrolysis, when it is getting react with H2O, it is forming HOBr. HOBr is the oxo acid of bromine, okay, and plus HCl. आप देख सकते हो इसमें ये oxo acid है, ये इसमें हाइड्रोजन भी है, इसमें ऑक्सीजन भी है. Okay, then in case of this 5ICl, okay, when it is react with the thrice H2O, when this is getting hydrolyzed, it is forming HiO3. It is forming HiO3. Okay, आप इसमें देख सकते हो, this iodine is having hydrogen as well as oxygen which is bonded and forming the oxo acid 5HCl plus twice I2 plus twice I2. Okay, so this is the reaction. In case of this, then next is its disproportionation and autoionization. Okay, so disproportionation, disproportionation or we can say it's autoionization. So it is getting auto-ionized, okay, like this BRF, okay, is getting ionized like this. यहाँ पे 4 होना चाहिए. Okay, twice Br2 plus BrF5. Okay, so we'll have to balance this equation. So 4, 5. So it will be 5. Okay, 5BRF is getting this proportionation auto ionized like this. Then fluorination. Next property is the fluorination. Okay, next property is about the fluorination. Fluorination. Okay, fluorination. So in case of this X type, there is no any fluorination. Okay, so last is addition across olefins. So addition across olefins. So these are the properties. Okay, ये properties है इनकी X type की. Okay, so we can now see the property of X dash type. Okay, देखेंगे हम लोग. Now we'll see the property of X3 dash. Okay, so what is the property of X3 dash? About the thermal stability. Okay, so thermal stability is not mentioned here. Okay, then next about the hydrolysis. Okay, hydrolysis of this X3 dash. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हो ICl3. Okay, ICl3 is what? Interhalogen compound. It is an interhalogen compound. Okay, ICl3 is an interhalogen compound, and ICl3 is an interhalogen compound when it is getting hydrolyzed. When it is getting hydrolyzed means H के साथ जब ये combine हो रहा है, so it is forming the HIO3 oxo acid. That is HIO3. This is oxo acid plus 5HCl, 5HCl. Okay, plus this ICl. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे. So it is forming the oxo acid. The hydrolysis of interhalogen compound. Hydrolysis of interhalogen compound will give rise to the oxo acid. The reason being, ये देखो उसमें ऑक्सीजन भी है, उसमें हाइड्रोजन भी है, तो ये क्या होगा, इसके साथ जब रिएक्ट होगा तो डेफिनेटली इट विल फॉर्म दैट कंपाउंड. ओके, आयोडीन. ये देखो आप यहाँ पे आयोडीन का क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे oxo acid फॉर्म हो रहा है. ओके, सो इन दिस वे यहाँ पे ब्रोमीन का oxo acid फॉर्म हो रहा है. Another example, okay, in case of disproportionation. Okay, disproportionation की बात करें अगर हम लोग इसमें, so it is forming twice ClF3. Okay, twice ClF3 is getting auto ionized into ClF2. Okay, ClF2 plus ClF4 minus. Okay, that is called as its property of auto ionizing. जैसे देखो इसमें 5Br5. Okay, so this is the interhalogen compound which is getting auto ionized. Ions में form हो रहा है. Okay, so in the same way here this X3 type of interhalogen compound, it is getting converted into ions. One is a cation and one is a anion. Okay, so in this way. Another example is about the fluorination. There is no fluorination in case of X type, but in case of X3 dash type, there is a fluorination. Okay, so U plus ClF3, and it is forming UFC6 in a liquid state and ClF in a gaseous state. So this is the property of the fluorination. Okay, and the addition across the olefins, yes, in case of X type, its addition of the olefins is like this. When this ethene is getting react with ICl, that is iodine monochloride, it is forming the compound like this. Okay, so carbon and carbon, hydrogen. ओके यहाँ से क्लोरीन अटैच हो रहा है, यहाँ पे आयोडीन अटैच हो रहा है, एंड यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन एंड हाइड्रोजन. ओके, सो दिस इज एडिशन अक्रॉस दी ओलेफिन्स. हियर दी addition of the one is chlorine atom, okay, at this carbon atom, and addition of this iodine atom at another carbon atom. So this is the property, okay, that is in case of the X dash type. Okay, X dash type is of what? ICl, that is iodine monochloride. So ये properties है. Okay, these are some of the few properties which are listed. Okay, Then if we talk about the uses, okay, if we talk about the uses of this, okay, so one by one we will write down the uses. Okay, uses of this interhalogen compounds. Okay, so uses of this, okay, uses of this X dash type. Okay, one is ICL. Okay, ICL. Okay, so ICL is used to determine iodine value of oils. We have already written this. Okay, this iodine monochloride, this interhalogen compound. Okay, so uses of this interhalogen compounds. So it is used to determine. Okay, used to determine iodine value. Okay, it is used to determine the iodine value of oils. Okay, iodine की value check करने के लिए iodine value of oils. Okay, this iodine monochloride is used. Okay, then in this case the X3 dash for preparation of polyhalides. Okay, for preparation of polyhalides. Okay, polyhalides, for preparation of the polyhalides. Then this X dash type, they are used as a catalyst for oxidation. Okay, as catalyst catalyst for oxidation. Okay, catalyst for oxidation, BRCl. Okay, what is this interhalogen compound of what? X dash type, which is used as a catalyst during the oxidation process. Okay, then as a fluorinating agent in this case, okay, suppose BRCl3, so this is this type of X3 dash, and it is used as a fluorinating agent, as fluorinating agent, fluorinating agent. So this is the use of X dash and X3 dash. Another is for preparation of the polyhalides. These are also used. This for preparation of polyhalides. Okay, यानी ये भी यूज किया जाता है and ये भी यूज किया जाता है. Okay, polyhalides, for the preparation of the polyhalides, this X dash type of the interhalogen compound is also used, as well as non-aqueous solvent. Okay, as non-aqueous solvent, non-aqueous non-aqueous solvent. Okay, so X dash type is used for these categories, and X3 dash it is used for these categories. Okay, so you have to first understand what are the X dash and what are the X3 dash type. Okay, X3 dash type क्या है? So based on that you will understand this. Okay, so not all uses of all interhalogen, but few are listed here. Okay, not all, because if we go through all many interhalogen compounds it is forming, so we cannot list out the uses of all interhalogen compounds. So that's why they are categorized as a X dash and as X3 dash categories. Okay, so these are general use of these interhalogen compounds. Okay, now if we see the structure of some interhalogen compounds. Okay, so some interhalogen compounds, we'll see its structure. Okay, structure of some interhalogen compounds we'll discuss. Okay, so structures of some interhalogen compounds. So as we are saying, interhalogen compounds, they are of group 17. Group 17 elements having valence electrons as a 7. 7 valence electrons are present in group 17 elements. Okay. So based on that, their structure we have to understand. Okay, how the structures they are drawn. Okay. So we'll draw one by one the structures. Yes, structure of some interhalogen compounds, not all. Okay, so structure, लेवी structure बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, structure of some interhalogen compounds, some interhalogen some interhalogen compounds. Some interhalogen compounds. So structure of some interhalogen compounds will draw. Very first is, yes, very first formula that we'll take is the first formula will take formula. Okay, first formula being, suppose, yes, iodine monochloride. Okay, so name, yes, name भी लिखते हैं हम लोग उसका, आप लोगों को. So its name is what? Very first iodine. Okay, then monochloride. Actually, जो this is of X dash type, बराबर है, X dash type, and where X is a more electropositive. Okay, and more in a size. अगर आप दोनों को देखोगे तो उनमें से साइज में कौन ज्यादा है? सबसे बड़ा कौन है? Iodine is a, yes, iodine is a bigger in a size and it is more electropositive as compared with the chlorine. Chlorine being a most electronegative and smaller in a size. That's why the nomenclature किसका दिया जाता है? इसको iodine का nomenclature दिया जाता है. How the nomenclature is given, that also I have explained in a last video. सब लोगों को से request है last video देखना है, तभी आपको ये समझ में आएगा उनके nomenclature वगैरह. Okay, so iodine monochloride. Okay, so iodine monochloride, okay, iodine monochloride. Okay, so iodine monochloride, if we want to draw the structure of this, okay, structure of this iodine monochloride. So yes, we'll draw here chlorine, iodine and chlorine, and last write down the shape. So here yes, 1 2, then 3 4 5 6, and here it is a 7. Okay, similar way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so there is a single bonding like this. Okay, आप देख सकते हो ऐसे bonding रहेगी यहाँ पे. Okay, so it is a linear shape. Okay, what is the shape of it? That the shape is a linear. So shape is a linear shape. So you can observe here the shape is a linear shape hai. Okay, so in this way there is a formation of a structure in case of ICl, that is iodine monochloride. Next is, yes, ClAf3. Next is ClF3, that is chlorine trifluoride. Okay, that is chlorine, okay, chlorine trifluoride. Okay, trifluoride. Okay, and its structure is, yes, एक फ्लोरीन यहाँ पे, एक क्लोरीन यहाँ पे, देन एक फ्लोरीन यहाँ पे, बिकॉज ClF3. ओके, एंड एक दूसरा यहाँ पे फ्लोरीन. सो जो एंगल है इसके बीच में, सो इट इज अराउंड 89 डिग्रीज का बॉन्ड एंगल है. ओके, सो बेंट टी शेप्ड, द स्ट्रक्चर इज बेंट टी शेप्ड. आप देखोगे इसका जो स्ट्रक्चर है, ओके, टी शेप्ड स्ट्रक्चर है. देखो क्लोरीन एटम बीच में है. ओके, सो क्लोरीन एटम बीच में है. सो मोर इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव, जो भी मोर इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव रहता है जनरली वो बीच में आता है. आप देख सकते हो हियर आल्सो. ओके, बिकॉज दिस इज व्हाट द लेविस स्ट्रक्चर रिप्रेजेंटेशन आपने पढ़ा हुआ है 11th स्टैंडर्ड में. ओके, सो नहीं पढ़ा होगा तो वीडियो रेफर कर सकते हो आप लोग, 11th स्टैंडर्ड के ग्रुप है हमारे. So in this way most electropositive will be occupied in a central position. So यहाँ पे देखो chlorine which is a more electropositive. Iodine is a more electropositive than chlorine. Okay, so in this way it is occupying the central position and the name is chlorine trifluoride and it is having the shape bent T shape. Okay, इसका देखो shape around 90 degree है exactly. 90 degree means what? Like a T shape structure of chlorine trifluoride. The next is BrF3. Okay, bromine trifluoride. Okay, BrF3. Here bromine is more electropositive and that's why the name is given based on its bromine trifluoride. Okay, bromine trifluoride. Its structure is like this. Bromine, it is having the two lone pairs. यहाँ पे दो electrons रहेंगे, यहाँ पे दो electrons रहेंगे. Okay, and one electron and another electron will be shared like this, fluorine atom and fluorine atom, and the degrees is around 86 degrees, and it is also having the shape bent T-shaped structure. It is also having the structure like a bent T-shaped structure. Okay, these are two lone pairs. Then next, bromine pentafluoride. Okay, bromine pentafluoride like this. Okay, so the nomenclature is bromine penta. Penta is for this fluorine atom. Penta means 5. Penta fluoride. Okay, so its structure is like this. Br. Okay, one fluorine atom is like this. Okay, 5 flu 1 2 3 4 and 5, and there is one lone pair like this. So आप देख सकते हो, this is the structure of this. Okay, so the structure is called as square pyramidal. Okay, the structure shape is square pyramidal. Okay, square pyramidal shape structure in case of BrF5. BrF5 nomenclature is bromine. Bromine being more electropositive, which will be situated at the center. Okay, ये से ध्यान में रखो. Okay, so this structure is purely based on which one is more electropositive, which will be situated at the center of that structure. Okay, we have studied this in 11th standard. The last one being a ClF5. Okay, ClF5. Okay, what will be the nomenclature of this? Chlorine pentafluoride. Okay, so chlorine pentafluoride. Okay, so chlorine pentafluoride, same as that of structure like this. Okay, it is having lone pairs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, fluorine atom. So it is also a square pyramidal. Okay, square pyramidal. So structures of some of the interhalogen compounds we have represented here. In case of ICl, iodine monochloride, structure is a linear straight line में आ रहा है. Okay, so in case of chlorine trifluoride, the structure is bend shape. Okay, T shape, bend T shape आ रहा है. इसका भी अगर देखोगे, so bromine is present here and it is having a T shaped structure. Okay, so next, in case of BrF5, bromine pentafluoride, so structure is a square pyramidal. Okay, it is forming a three-dimensional square pyramid. Okay, so how the geometry of square pyramid, you know very well. It is having apex at its upper point. Okay, and it is having the four corners. Okay, four corners in three dimension, and which they are attached with each other with the apex. Okay, so सारे के सारे जो points है, okay, they are attached. So square pyramidal geometry, you know very well. Okay, ऊपर में रहता है apex. Okay, suppose apex square अगर pyramid अगर देखोगे, okay, और नीचे base में क्या रहता है? 4 points suppose. Okay, suppose there are 4 points like this. Okay, so like these, all the points they will be attached to the upper portion. Okay, to the upper portion and having the geometry like a square pyramid. Okay, pyramid shape square. It is forming a square at its base. So structure is similar like that. Okay, so square pyramidal structure. Okay, chlorine रहेगा ऊपर में ऐसे और 4 atoms रहेंगे fluorine के ऐसे. Okay, so this is the structure of some interhalogen compounds. Okay, so now we'll see about its oxidation state. Oxidation state +7, +5, and +3 and +1 respectively. Okay, and how many number of lone pairs that they will be having. Okay, so oxidation state, you know very well. Oxidation state defines the number of you can say the electrons के ऊपर decide होता है. Oxidation state, number of sharing electrons. So oxidation state of a central halogen atom in interhalogen compound. Okay, so oxidation state. Okay, of central halogen atom of central, okay, और कौन सा रहता है central halogen atom, कौन सा रहता है central halogen atom which is more electropositive, okay, central halogen atom in interhalogen compound, in interhalogen compounds, in interhalogen compounds, okay. So what are interhalogen compounds? You know very well. When the halogen group members, when they react with each other, that they are forming the interhalogen compounds. Now what is the oxidation state of central halogen? Central halogen being more electropositive in nature. सेंट्रल में जो हाइड्रोजन एटम रहेगा वो क्या रहता है, मोर इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव रहता है देन अदर एटम्स, ओके. एंड वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड what is the, yes, what is the oxidation state of it, okay. So consider oxidation state of central halogen, okay, oxidation state of the central halogen, okay, central halogen. The number of lone pairs of electron, okay, number of lone pair of electron, number of lone pair of electron, what are the lone pairs of the electrons, okay. And the next is about the examples, their examples we'll see one by one, okay. So their examples, okay, as per the oxidation state. Then very first +7 जो रहेगा ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, जिसमें नंबर ऑफ लोन पेयर जो रहेंगे वो 0 रहेंगे एंड ओनली वन, एक ही हमें पता है, ओके, X7 डैश, इस टाइप का एक ही इंटरहालोजन कंपाउंड है एंड दैट इज दिस iodine heptafluoride, okay, that is IF7, iodine, this is IF7, okay. So iodine heptafluoride, what is the nomenclature of this? Iodine heptafluoride. Here the oxidation state of iodine is 7, okay, that is +7, okay. And total number of lone pairs are only 0 here in this case, okay. Iodine being here the we can say central halogen कौन सा है इसमें, iodine है, okay. Then next one is a +5 में जो lone pairs रहेंगे वो 1 रहेंगे, okay. +5 oxidation state, lone pair will be 1 and the example being ClF5, okay, BrF5, then IF5, okay. Chlorine pentafluoride, bromine pentafluoride, iodine pentafluoride, here respectively chlorine, bromine, iodine are respectively the central halogen atom, okay, central halogen atom रहेंगे और उनमें जो lone pairs रहेंगे वो कितने आएंगे, one lone pair of the electron will be present, okay. Then next जिसमें +3 oxidation आएगा, okay, उसमें 2 lone pairs रहेंगे, उसमें क्या रहेंगे, 2 lone pairs रहेंगे, in the example being ClF3, chlorine trifluoride, bromine trifluoride, okay, then iodine trifluoride IF3, then I2Cl6, okay. इसमें देखो this is chlorine diiodine इसमें, okay, iodine है, iodine के 2 है उसमें, okay, and hexa this chloride, okay, hexachloride है, okay. So here also the total lone pairs will be 2, okay, and oxidation state for this iodine will be +3 and the last will be +1 oxidation state and where lone pairs will be 3, that is in case of ClF, chlorine being the central atom, BrF, then example is IF, okay, BrCl, okay, then ICl, okay, then IBr. So what is the pronunciation, that chlorine monofluoride, bromine monofluoride, iodine monofluoride, then bromine monochloride, iodine monochloride, iodine monobromide, like this, okay. So they're having the oxidation state of this, okay, is +1 and lone pair, total lone pairs or number of lone pairs of the electron being the 3, okay. So in this way this is all about the properties of interhalogen compounds, their oxidation state we have discussed, okay. So now we'll see about the compounds of xenon, okay. So now we'll see some compounds of xenon. Xenon is what, group 18 elements, बराबर है, xenon क्या है, group 18 element है. So we'll see about the compounds of compounds that is formed by these group 18 elements, that is xenon. Okay, so we'll discuss about the compounds of xenon. Okay, so xenon is group 18 number element. Xenon being group 18 element, we'll discuss about its compounds of xenon. So compounds of xenon, we'll discuss compounds compounds of xenon. And you know very well, xenon is a group 18 element. Okay, xenon is a group number 18 elements. Okay, so inert element hai ye wala. So but so question will that will come in your mind. So why, sir, we have not taken about the other elements of group 18? So they are inert. So mostly the xenon is a reactive. Okay, if you will see the ionization enthalpy. Okay, अगर आप ionization enthalpy अगर देखोगे, okay, ionization enthalpy that is provided in table number 7.4 में अगर देखोगे, table number 7.4 में, so you will observe that the ionization enthalpy for helium, neon, argon, krypton very high. बराबर है, helium के लिए तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. Okay, so they are inert gas element. Okay, so that's why these are not reacting with other elements. Okay, mostly directly. So that's the reason that we are taking the compounds of the xenon only. Okay, so xenon ionization enthalpy being less. Okay, आप देख सकते हो ionization enthalpy xenon की कम है, and it is reactive and it is reactive. That's why we are looking at the compounds of xenon, not other compounds. Okay, so this is the reason. Then we have studied earlier in this chapter that group 18 elements have very high ionization enthalpy, and due to this property they are unreactive. समझ में आया ना? They are unreactive. So xenon being a reactive because its ionization enthalpy. Okay, ionization enthalpy. If you check the ionization enthalpy, okay, enthalpy of xenon, okay, it is less. It is less compared to. It is less compared to other other group 18 elements. Okay, other group 18 elements. तो other group 18 elements से अगर आप चेक करोगे, xenon की थोड़ा सा कम है. Okay, and that's why it is reactive. That's why it is reactive. जिसकी ionization enthalpy ज़्यादा है वो ज़्यादा reactive नहीं होता. Okay, so ionization enthalpy of xenon is less compared to other group 18 elements, and that is the reason being each noble gas atom has a completely filled valence electron shell which makes it inert. Okay, और हमें पता है कि ग्रुप 18 में जो एलिमेंट्स है that are noble gases because उनका octet complete है. Okay, that's why we are calling it as a noble. Okay, that the reactivity is very less towards other elements. Okay, and apart from that also, xenon being the having least value of ionization enthalpy, it is more reactive as compared with the other group 18 elements. Okay, so now we'll discuss about that compounds of the xenon. Okay, so the first ionization potential decreases down the group, hence heavier noble gases like this krypton, xenon, radon can form compounds due to low ionization enthalpy. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला कि krypton देखो, xenon देखो और last वाला radon देखो. Okay, so these are having low ionization enthalpy. These are having low ionization enthalpy as compared to other group 18 elements, and that's the reason they form compounds. Okay, so these elements they form compounds with other elements. They form the compounds with the other elements. समझ में आया? क्वेश्चन ऐसे कभी पूछ सकते हैं. So you have to remember this. Other group 18 elements are inert. Why they are inert? Because their ionization enthalpy value is very high, and as their value of is very high, they are least reactive. Okay, but when we compare the ionization enthalpy in case of xenon, krypton, radon, so they are having a less value of ionization enthalpy. Okay, less value of ionization enthalpy, and this less value of ionization enthalpy compared to others, it is reactive. Okay, so and they can form the bonds. Okay, they can form the bonds. So The first true compounds of the noble gas was made in 1962 by Neil Bartlett and Lohmann, and it was xenon. Okay, so only xenon reacts directly with the fluorine to form xenon fluoride. Okay, so only the xenon that react directly with the fluorine to form xenon fluoride. Okay, otherwise no other this we can say group 18 elements. It is directly reacting with the fluorine. फ्लोरीन के साथ कभी डायरेक्ट रिएक्ट नहीं होता. Then XeF2, XeF4, XeF6 are stable fluorides of xenon. Okay, you have to remember XeF2, then XeF4 and Xe xenon. Okay, F6. These are stable fluorides of xenon. These are stable fluorides. Okay, these are stable fluorides of xenon. Okay, xenon के stable fluoride से xenon also forms compound with the oxygen. Okay, xenon क्या करता है, ऑक्सीजन के साथ भी कंपाउंड फॉर्म करता है, like this XeO3, XeOF2, XeOF2, then XeOF4, XeOF4 and XeO2 F2, XeO2 F2. So xenon is also, it forms compound with oxygen, compound with oxygen, oxygen के साथ भी ये क्या करता है, compound form करता है, react करता है. Okay, so this is the property about the xenon. Okay, xenon, it is form compounds with the oxygen. So we'll see first about the xenon fluorides. Okay, चलो xenon fluorides के बारे में देखते हैं. The very first compounds of the xenon, that is xenon fluoride. Okay, xenon fluoride, and we will discuss about this xenon fluoride. Okay, we'll discuss about this xenon fluoride. So have you understood why we have taken only xenon from group 18 elements? Because xenon is xenon, krypton, radon. These are reactive, as they are having less ionization enthalpy. They can react with the other elements. Okay, not other from group 18 elements. They will react. Okay, बाकी जो group 18 elements है वो react नहीं कर सकते because उनका ionization enthalpy बहुत ज़्यादा है. So we'll see very first. Okay, that is xenon fluoride. Okay, compound is xenon fluoride. Okay, xenon fluoride. Fluoride. So we'll see first preparation of xenon fluoride. Okay, so we'll discuss about the preparation. xenon fluoride को कैसे prepare किया जाता है वो देखेंगे पहले. Its preparation. We'll see its preparation. Okay, how it is prepared. So xenon fluoride are generally prepared by direct reaction. Okay, what is that? They are prepared with a direct reaction. Direct reaction. Direct reaction से वो prepared किए जाते हैं xenon fluorides. Okay, with the direct reaction of xenon and fluorine in a different ratios. Okay, direct reaction in a different ratios. In different ratio. Ratio में अगर लेने के बाद, okay, and conditions such as the temperature. Okay, conditions चाहिए. What are that condition is the temperature. Okay, temperature. Okay, then discharge, electric discharge and photochemical reaction. Okay, electric discharge at this condition. These are the conditions to carry out this process. And the next is a photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction means what? That will take place in sunlight. Photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. In presence of sunlight, these reactions will take place. So yes, very first is a xenon, Xe, will react with F2, fluorine के साथ, because it will form xenon fluoride. Okay, so when it is completely sealed and when it is kept in Ni, this tube, okay, so nickel tube में, and at around 400 degree Celsius temperature पे ये क्या करता है, XeF2 फॉर्म करता है. Okay, so xenon difluoride ये फॉर्म करता है, XeF2. Okay, xenon fluoride ये फॉर्म करता है. At what condition it is forming? When it is completely sealed, okay, in Ni tube. Okay, and at 400 degrees Celsius it is forming xenon fluoride. Okay, so these are the conditions, these are the various conditions. Okay, so these are direct reactions. Okay, at in a different ratios. Okay, आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे different ratio. So it is 1:5 ratio है यहाँ पे, आप बोल सकते हो 1:5 ratio. Okay, so XEF. The next is it is forming Xe plus twice F2. Okay, so Xe F2 twice F2. It is forming XeF4. Okay, it is forming XeF4. The condition being, yes, condition being minus 80 degrees Celsius and at electric discharge. This is the condition, electric discharge condition. It is forming XeF2. Next reaction is Xe plus thrice F2. Okay, Xe plus thrice F2, it will convert into XeF6. F6. Okay, so these are the various xenon fluorides. These are direct reaction. Okay, so xenon, which is group 18 elements, which is reactive with the fluorine atom, and it is forming a different fluoride of different ratios, in this manner by this condition. Okay, at some temperature is required, some electric discharge is required, or it may be a photochemical condition is required. Okay, important chemical reactions of XeF2. Okay, so if we see the chemical reactions of xenon fluoride की अगर reaction अगर देखेंगे हम लोग, so in case of hydrolysis, okay, so XeF2 undergoes hydrolysis. Okay, so hydrolysis process, hydrolysis hydrolysis of XeF2, hydrolysis of XeF2. So xenon fluoride, when it is, okay, getting hydrolyzed, okay, with twice H2O, okay, twice XeF2, it is forming 4HF. It is forming 4HF plus twice Xe plus O2. Okay, so it forms HF. It forms hydrogen. This fluoride it is forming. Okay, then reaction with phosphorus fluoride. Okay, PF4. So when this react XeF2, when it is react with PF5, okay, that is phosphorus 5 times fluoride. Okay, so it is formed XeF2 into PF5. This compound it will form. So when this XeF2 forms or adducts on reaction with PF2 or PF5, it is forming such compound. Okay, like this. Next is a xenon trioxide. Okay, xenon trioxide. Okay, so xenon trioxide. Xenon trioxide. Okay, so xenon fluoride देख लिया हम लोगों ने, xenon trioxide देख लेते हैं. Okay, so as xenon is reacting with oxygen, okay, xenon is reacting with the fluorine also, xenon is reacting with oxygen also, so it is forming a xenon trioxide. Xenon trioxide. Okay, Xe देखा हम लोगों ने अभी just XeO3. Okay, so fluorides of xenon react with water. Okay, so XeF4. So what is that? This is the fluorides of xenon. Okay, fluorides of xenon, when it is react with water, when it is getting hydrolyzed, it is forming, okay, twice Xe plus XeO3. XeO3 it is forming plus 12HF. Okay, 12HF plus half, that is O2. Okay, so in this way this xenon trioxide is formed when the fluoride of xenon is getting hydrolyzed in presence of the 6H2O. Okay, so this fluoride of xenon when reacts with H2O, it is forming the xenon trioxide. Okay, it is forming xenon trioxide. Another example is XeF6, okay, plus thrice H2O, it is forming XeO3. XeO3 is nothing but xenon trioxide, okay, plus 6HF. So this is the preparation of, we can say, xenon trioxide. This is the preparation of xenon trioxide. Okay, because xenon is reacting with the फ्लोरीन के साथ भी रिएक्ट कर रहा है और ये ऑक्सीजन के साथ भी रिएक्ट कर रहा है xenon. Okay, so xenon when reacts with the fluorine to form xenon fluoride, and xenon when reacts with oxygen to form xenon oxide. Okay, xenon oxide form करता है. ये क्या form करता है? xenon oxide. xenon oxide form करता है. जब ये xenon fluoride के साथ रिएक्ट करता है तब ये क्या form करता है? xenon fluoride form करता है. Okay, so depend on its ratio, so we have to understood. So last topic बचा है oxyfluorides of xenon. Okay, so that we will discuss tomorrow. कल discuss करेंगे हम लोग इसके बारे में. Okay.